Welcome back to Sapphics. Tonight, we're diving straight into part 2 of our top 10 Sapphic films to stream on Tubi. More romantic, emotional, and unapologetically Sapphic. From slow burn love stories to passionate encounters and feel-good romances, these movies are perfect anytime you're craving beautiful queer women loving women. If you missed part 1, you can catch it in the cards above. These films put Sapphic relationships front and center, blending heartfelt drama, tender moments, and authentic LGBTQ+ storytelling that'll warm your heart and maybe make it race a little. We hope you fall in love with this ranking just as much as we did. Tell us your favorite in the comments, hit that subscribe button so you never miss another Sapphic gem, and enjoy streaming on Tubi.
Number 10. The Summer of Sangaile.
The Summer of Sangaile, directed by Alantai Kavaite, this Lithuanian indie from 2015 is a beautiful coming-of-age story about a girl who's terrified of heights but obsessed with planes. Sangaile spends her summer at air shows, watching stunt pilots while battling her own fears and anxiety. Everything changes when she meets Oste, a confident girl who sees something special in her. Their connection becomes the heart of the film. It's a tender LGBTQ romance that feels genuine and sweet. The movie explores first love, overcoming fear, and finding someone who believes in you when you don't believe in yourself. The cinematography is stunning, with dreamy visuals and an indie soundtrack that perfectly captures that hazy summer feeling. It's quiet and intimate, focusing on small moments and stolen glances. If you love slow burn romances with gorgeous visuals and real emotional depth, this one's worth checking out. It's currently streaming on various platforms.
Number 9. Appropriate Behavior.
Appropriate Behavior, directed by Desiree Akhavan. Okay, so this movie follows Shirin, a bisexual woman in Brooklyn dealing with a brutal breakup. She's Persian American, her family is traditional, and they have no idea she's into women. That's already a lot, right? Now she's teaching filmmaking to kids, which is chaos. She's also trying to date again, but it's going terribly. Every awkward moment, every bad decision, it all feels painfully real. What makes this work is how honest it is. Shirin isn't some perfect character figuring everything out. She's messy, she's confused, and she's trying her best. The humor is dry, the situations are cringe, but in the best way possible. If you've ever felt stuck between who you are and who your family wants you to be, this hits home. Definitely worth your time.
Social anxiety?
Just having trouble dealing with Brooklyn parties and everyone talking about their Kickstarter campaigns. Did you see that guy with the wax Dali mustache?
I hate so many things too.
Number 8. My Days of Mercy. My Days of Mercy, directed by Tali Shalom Ezer. This is a powerful love story set against the backdrop of the death penalty debate. Lucy's father is on death row, and she travels with her family to protests, fighting to save his life. Then she meets Mercy, who's there protesting on the opposite side. Despite being on different sides of this intense issue, they fall for each other. Hard. The film explores how love can happen in the most unexpected places, even when everything around you says it shouldn't work. It's about connection that defies logic and the courage it takes to open your heart when the world feels heavy. Ellen Page and Kate Mara bring so much chemistry and emotional depth to their roles. The movie doesn't shy away from tough questions about justice, family loyalty, and forgiveness.
What makes you think I have a sad story?
You're way too interesting not to.
We got all these stupid protests like it's gonna make a difference.
Number 7. The Miseducation of Cameron Post.
I can't really think of anything.
Don't overthink it. When did your same-sex attractions get in the way of your goals?
I wanted to be like her, and I confused that with being with her.
Correct.
I guess it makes sense.
The Miseducation of Cameron Post, directed by Desiree Akhavan. Imagine being a teenage girl in the 90s, caught kissing another girl, and suddenly shipped off to a remote camp that promises to, quote, fix you. That's exactly what happens to Cameron Post. This film takes us back to the 90s. Cameron Post is a teenage girl living in a small conservative town. She's figuring out her identity, and she's attracted to girls. After getting caught with another girl, her family sends her to a conversion therapy camp called God's Promise. It's one of those places that claims they can, quote, fix gay teens. The movie follows Cameron as she meets other LGBTQ kids at the camp. Together, they support each other and question everything they're being taught. It's a coming-of-age story about finding yourself, even when the world wants you to be someone else. The film handles heavy topics, but it's also warm and hopeful, and refusing to let anyone erase who you are. Definitely worth watching.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
This movie's weird. You knew that was gonna happen. No, I didn't. I really didn't know it was gonna happen.
You did.
No, I didn't. You did.
I'm not taking off my robe.
Number 6. Freeheld. Freeheld, directed by Peter Solit. This is a powerful drama based on a true story. Julianne Moore plays Laurel Hicks, a decorated police detective in New Jersey. She spent decades serving her community with dedication and honor. When Laurel is diagnosed with terminal cancer, she faces an unexpected battle. She wants to pass her pension benefits to her domestic partner, Stacy, played by Ellen Page. But local officials refuse to recognize their relationship. This is a love story at its core. It's about fighting for equal rights and dignity in the face of discrimination. The film explores themes of justice, love, and what it means to stand up for what's right, even when the system works against you. Number 5. Love, Spells, and All That. Love, Spells, and All That, directed by Umit Unal. This is a beautiful Turkish drama about second chances and lost love. Two women, Aaron and Reyhan, fell in love as teenagers on a small island, but their families separated them. Now, 20 years later, Aaron returns. She's sophisticated, educated, ready to reconnect. But Reyhan never moved on. She lives a quiet life, still haunted by their past. Here's where it gets interesting. Years ago, Reyhan bought a love spell, hoping it would bring Aaron back. And now Aaron is actually here. But does Reyhan still want what she wished for? A story about whether some loves are meant to stay in the past or if they deserve a second chance.
Reyhan! Reyhan!
Yok Reyhan. Yok. Yandı bitti kül oldu. Yok.
Benziyor şimdi benim uzun rüyaya.
Number 4. Good Manners.
Good Manners, directed by Marco Dutra and Juliana Rojas. This Brazilian film is a wild ride that blends romance, horror, and social commentary in the most unexpected way. Anna is hired as a nanny for Clara, a wealthy pregnant woman. The two quickly develop a deep, intimate connection that goes beyond friendship. Yes, this film features a beautiful lesbian relationship at its core. But here's where things get interesting. Clara has a dark secret about her pregnancy, something that transforms this intimate drama into something far more sinister and supernatural. Without spoiling anything, let's just say the baby isn't exactly normal. The film brilliantly uses fantasy and horror elements to explore themes of class division, motherhood, and love. The performances are incredible, especially the chemistry between the leads. If you love genre-bending cinema that takes real risks, Good Manners is absolutely worth your time. Number 3. Princess Cyd. Princess Cyd, directed by Stephen Cohn. This is one of those quiet summer films that just gets people. 16-year-old Cyd visits her Aunt Miranda in Chicago for a few weeks. Miranda's this intellectual writer who lives in her head. Cyd's all about living in the moment, feeling everything physically. What's beautiful here is how they both learn from each other. No big drama, no forced conflict, just two women figuring out different ways to be alive. And yes, Cyd explores her sexuality during this summer. She meets a girl, there's a sweet lesbian romance that unfolds naturally. The LGBTQ themes are handled with so much care and realism. It's intimate, thoughtful, and genuinely moving. Number 2, Professor Marston and the Wonder Women. Professor Marston and the Wonder Women, directed by Angela Robinson. This film tells the fascinating true story behind the creation of Wonder Woman. It follows psychologist William Marston, his wife Elizabeth, and their student Olive Byrne. Together, this unconventional trio forms a polyamorous relationship in the 1940s. The movie explores how their unique bond inspired the iconic superhero we know today. It dives into themes of love, power dynamics, and breaking social norms. The performances are strong, especially from Rebecca Hall and Bella Heathcote. The film balances romance, drama, and comic book history beautifully. If you're curious about Wonder Woman's origins, or you love unconventional love stories, this one's worth watching. It's thoughtful, sensual, and surprisingly tender. Number 1, Two of Us.
On pourrait commencer à chercher notre nouveau chez nous. C'est nous. Maman! Elle vous a menti depuis 20 ans. C'est moi qu'elle aime.
Two of Us, directed by Filippo Meneghetti. This French drama tells an intimate story about Nina and Madeline, two retired women who've been secret lovers for decades. They live across the hall from each other in an apartment building. To the outside world, they're just neighbors. But behind closed doors, they share a deep, passionate relationship. The film explores why they've kept their love hidden for so long, especially from Madeline's grown children. It's a tender, emotional look at LGBTQ love in older age, something we rarely see on screen. The performances are incredible. You really feel the weight of their choices, the joy of their connection, and the complications that come from living a double life. If you love character-driven dramas with genuine emotion, this one's worth watching. Did we miss one of your favorites? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to be notified of new content. Thanks for watching.